Here's your rewritten YouTube script in English following your exact structure and constraints. Crisis inside a partnership that once looked untouchable. For years, McLaren and Mercedes built victories together, titles together, and one of Formula One's strongest modern alliances. But behind the results, something else may already be starting to move, and it could eventually change the balance of power in F1. At first, nobody treated the signs seriously. McLaren returned to Mercedes power, won championships, and rebuilt itself into a top team again. But 2026 exposed something uncomfortable. Customer teams started questioning whether they truly had the same opportunity to unlock the full potential of the new power units. McLaren was among those raising concerns about what many described as a growing knowledge gap between factory teams and customers. And the tension goes deeper than engines. Zak Brown repeatedly criticized Mercedes' wider strategic moves in Formula One, including concerns surrounding its interest in Alpine. Meanwhile, inside Mercedes, losing to a customer team during recent seasons reportedly never sat well. Their return to dominance this year may have eased some of that pressure, but not erased the underlying reality. This is where things change, because now the discussion is no longer about 2026. It is about 2030 and beyond. The FIA is openly discussing a future with V8 engines, stronger combustion power, less battery dependence, and lower barriers for new engine projects. Suddenly, a question that once sounded impossible is becoming real. Should McLaren build its own engine? That possibility is no longer being completely dismissed. When asked in Monaco about post-2030 power units, Zak Brown did not close the door. He said McLaren is not currently at the power unit table and must first see what regulations become. But he admitted that if the future package becomes attractive, they may look into it. He also praised the direction being discussed: V8s, bigger combustion engines, hybrid solutions, and better sound. This changes everything. McLaren already has experience beyond racing. Its road car division developed engines alongside Ricciardo, proving the company understands far more than chassis design. Ironically, history already showed how engine ambitions affected this relationship before. When Ron Dennis pushed McLaren into road cars years ago, Mercedes eventually chose its own path and became a full works team. That split changed Formula One forever. But ambition and execution are very different things. Building a competitive power unit is one of the hardest projects in motorsport. Zak Brown admitted that for now, Mercedes remains priority number one. He said they are extremely happy with HPP, highlighted the championships won together, and reminded everyone that people once claimed customer teams could never win world titles, something McLaren helped prove wrong. Still, the future remains open. Mercedes probably does not want to lose its strongest customer. McLaren knows becoming independent could create enormous technical and financial pressure. And somewhere between loyalty and ambition, a new battle may already be forming. The regulations after 2030 could decide whether McLaren stays a customer or becomes something much bigger. And it may not stop here. What's your take on this situation? Share your opinion below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Formula One updates.